Alright guys, AJ here. I decided to make a video about how I edit and what goes on when I edit, in case you wanna use one of these programs to edit for yourself. So this is my first time doing something like this, so bear with me. And I'm talking very quietly because it's pretty late in my house and I don't want to wake anybody. So I already have the program open and everything, so let's get this started. Let me minimize the other video so it doesn't distract me. So the program I use is Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2015. It's pretty good. So when you first open the program, like when your first time, if you buy it, whatever, download it, it won't look like this. I have it set to a certain, the palettes are at a certain set, so it fits my editing expertise, if you will. So let's get it started. If you have experience with this, good for you. It's actually a good program. It's one of my favorites. I love using Adobe Premiere Pro. The reason I got into it was because of the Game Grumps. The editor Barry uses it, and it's one of my favorites. So to get started, I'm gonna be editing episode 23 of the Game Shop Adventures. So I like to be pretty organized, yet to me it kind of doesn't look organized. So I have it under GoPro. As you can see, a lot of episodes I've edited. So let's go to episode 23. I just Control A, selects all. You just drag it to your media folder. Give it a minute. I'll minimize that. Meantime, I guess we'll just have to wait then. So, how are you guys doing? Yeah, so let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, usually takes about that long. Now I recommend just waiting until it's actually conforming the files, with meaning it's getting it ready to be edited, so that way it recognizes it. It's more like an analyzing thing. So yeah, just wait on it. And so these are the files. Now Adobe Premiere Pro I think is very user friendly in my opinion, just because, well, I've been editing for about a year when I used to have my old channel. Shout out to the Otaku dude. That's me. Alright, so as you can see, it's all ready and it's all already highlighted. So what I do is you just drag them all down to your timeline. It says no sequences. When you drag a file on down to it, it makes a sequence for you. It creates a sequence based on those videos, so it makes the format 1080p, which is good, which is what I use. I'm a heavy breather, forgive me. So what you do is you drag this down. This is like, yeah, so you don't need to drag this up because you don't really need to see, you're gonna see the display right here anyways. So I drag this down so that I can see the wavelengths. So that way you see this wavelength right here is pretty, it's not that it's quiet, it's just that the camera, like the microphone on the GoPro is pretty good, I give it that, but like when it's facing you, it doesn't record that well. So as you can see, this one right here, let me go to the display. As you can see, Rudy's holding the camera facing the games, so it's recording his voice better. That's why the wavelength is higher. So let's yeah. One thing I like about Adobe Premiere Pro is it has frame skip, or like a frame. It can go frame by frame. Listen to the audio if you listen right here. I'll just start pressing it. You can hear the little frames and stuff, and Rudy looks like he's all distorted. Alright, so let's check this out.
Woo! It's been a busy Friday. I believe it's 1 o'clock right now. This is our first video of the day, and I believe we had about...
Yeah, so it actually turned out really good. So what I'm going to do is I click on it, and once you click on it, it's going to show the effect controls up here. So motion, position, scale, we'll go about that later, and I can show you other stuff too. If you guys are interested, just let me know. So I like to have it all at a certain volume, so that way it's not too loud, but it's loud enough. So I I'm doing it too fast. Let me show you. I right click right here on it. Doesn't have to be the video or audio. I right click on it and I choose audio gain. And it's going to automatically be adjust gain by. So I put 5 is the basic one for me. So now let's go back to the beginning.
Woo! It's been a busy Friday. I believe it's 1 o'clock right now. This is our first video of the day. And I believe we had about $700 in sales. I sold the N64 with a bunch of games.
That's pretty good. Now, as you see right here, it's kind of like the volume level. I try to not make it go that high. When it hits the red, it means I believe it's not bad, but it's not good either. It kind of means it's pretty loud, but that's what we want. So let's go with it. So,
Little A.
Yo.
Do you love days like this?
You know what? I love days like this. I love that it's raining because it brings everyone in here and I get to see everyone's pretty face.
And who came in?
Hey, Trevor came in. I didn't get to see his face because as much as everyone else, I can't see.
Yeah, I missed Trevor when he came in because I was running a little late that day. So, it doesn't need to be raised that much. So let's raise it by 3. There we go.
His face. It's covered by hat and glasses.
Look at all those games, ladies and gentlemen. So, a lot of you guys are always wondering how the heck I'm getting all this stuff.
It's because of Trevor. That's why. Alright, so moving on.
Ooh, okay, you guys, I'm going to go through this really quickly. And now all these box games are complete. We got Maximum Carnage, Donkey Kong Country, Yoshi's Island, Earthworm Jim 2, Secret.
Yeah, so that turned out good. I don't really need to see the rest of it. Just let me check this.
Funds.
Yeah.
So come buy some
come
of this
buy
stuff.
some of this stuff.
Yeah, let me do it again. Yeah, I saw that last part of audio, so I had to watch it just to make sure. So let's see. What the heck is Alex doing?
Regress.
Ah! It's not even recording, is it?
Yes, it is.
No!
Yeah. Gotcha. So how are you guys enjoying your rainy day?
We took a picture of a rainbow. It was glorious.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good. It's not too loud, so let's...
Yeah, it's actually.
Okay. So for instances like this, when I see the audio right here is pretty loud, I cut apart. So to give you what a cut is, I'll show you right now. You press Control, you hold Control and K. You just press it together, and it cuts that part right there. So that way, it makes it like not its own segment, but it just cuts it. So audio gain, I'll put 3. So it makes it a little louder, but not too loud.
It was pretty beautiful.
Was it a double rainbow?
It
Yes.
was.
Yeah, see, there's me right there. So that way it doesn't interfere with the spots that are already done.
Yeah, it's actually wanted by.
I can go more in depth into it, but I won't right now. So let's see.
Always a clutter here because we're always getting in trade-ins and stuff. But I just.
Let me zoom in and show you something. You hold down Alt and you scroll up with the mouse, and it zooms in, makes it a little more present. So I see these little spikes right here. That's usually when somebody jolts the camera or something really loud.
Edition. Pretty rad. Still
Yeah, it's
comes
just
with
like
the
a sharp noise that would probably
with
happen.
the soundtrack here. I actually haven't even played this game nor know anything about
Yeah, so I could raise the volume a little bit. I'll raise by 5 because it's nothing like ear shattering.
the track here. I actually
Yeah, it's just the game, so don't worry. So I'll go on to the next one.
Keep trying until you...
Alex is trying to do that, so let's see. Cool, so you landed right there. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze right now. Alright. So right there. He's at a still, so I'll cut this. Delete. And Alex is gonna be a little upset to show that he didn't do it the first try, but he has done a lot of stuff for a try like that, so let's see. So this segment, I'm just gonna be like this, and I'm just gonna leave it. I'll cut that part right there. Bam. So that way this little segment is gonna be like this.
know it's a big hit, so pretty excited to have this.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, man.
I decided to do question time with you.
All right.
Now,
Yeah, I did a small question time with Alex. That was pretty funny. It was alright. I liked it.
hey Alex,
Hey man, what's up?
I decided to do question time with you.
All right.
Now, I know you used to skate.
Yeah.
My question is, do you miss doing it regularly?
I miss it a lot.
He does. Alex is actually a pretty good skater. If you ever had the time and if you like to skate, I recommend skating with Alex. It's pretty fun.
I miss calling up my friends and like, hey, let's go skate. You know, where are we gonna go? Let's go to Elko or something.
Oh, I
you
just
know.
cracked my neck.
But you know, that was a time before we had jobs and responsibilities. So yeah, I do miss it every day. I miss it every day.
What was the hardest trick you've ever landed?
Oh, I don't know. We got customers on the other side. Go check them out.
Okay.
I gotta cut that part just cause. Let me see.
That's it. Every day.
Yeah, so I'll cut right there because you don't really want to hear. Oh, there's customers over there. Go check it out. So delete that. Oh, let's see.
So we've been at the town center mall in Santa Maria for what, about 4 months?
Oh, this part. Yeah. They finally put our name on the mall bulletin where you can find the stores and stuff.
What are you doing there, Chico?
Replacing the
I think we got a V.
Sometimes I just gotta watch these to make sure if anything happens so I can edit it. You know, in case something didn't really go right.
Bandy comes in and just buys box.
Not only if it didn't go right, I just want to make sure it's crisp. North face. When the heck did you do that? Oh. You probably accidentally pressed the power button twice, so... Alex, what the heck are you doing? Okay, so... Sometimes they do stuff with a camera and I can already tell when they want me to cut, so... Right there. So that's what he wanted me to do. At least I can catch on with that. I'm a good editor. I'm the editor for a reason. Why? It's because I'm good.
What's up, guys? Little A. Got Jesus right here.
I can see that part where he jolted the camera. So I'm just gonna do...
Got Jesus right here. Just gonna go ahead and say bye because it's the end of the day. It's been extremely busy, trade-in and business-wise. So it's a goodbye, farewell until tomorrow. But before we go, we're gonna get some goodbyes from AJ.
No, I'm kidding.
Kiss the
I forgot about that part.
camera. That's a little weird.
You know, this is kind of like... This is more like me commentary on the episode than more like me editing, but yeah.
A little weird. We got Vince McMahon here. What are you doing?
Watching the Laker game.
Watching the...
Yeah, everybody's watching the Laker game. I remember how this episode ended.
Listen, almost.
Almost.
I like Kazam. He was a Laker.
Yeah, I do like Kazam. Alright, so at the end of the video, I just started doing this. Like, I just made I have a folder called video intros. I have a bunch of intros. When we first started, I liked intros and outros, and I just loved it. So I made a new outro that was more professional, and it showed the other stuff. So, oh yeah, I dragged it in here, bam, bam, bam. And I drag it out here, so it does this. Yeah, so pops up with our Facebook or Twitter or subscribe button. Little thing from B-Boy No Way. Now, let's see. What I do is I have a folder in the quick access, well for us, and I have it into final videos. If it'll load. I hope you guys are enjoying this. So for final videos, for final videos is where I have the folder of every video almost every video that we've ever done. Like, these are the videos I upload to YouTube. This is when they're all done and set and ready to go. So I would choose one of these to put on. I don't know, to preview so that you can watch it. So let's put on. I really do love the Forza 3 review that Alex did. So I feel like showing him that. So why not? I'll drag it right here. Oh yeah. There's layers in Premiere Pro. So if I just drag this over here a little bit and I place it right there, see how it appears on the screen? Yeah, it's over the previous video, it's over the other video, so that's how you have other stuff. We'll go more into it later. So like I'm just this is just a pilot episode for showing you how I edit. So if you want to see more, just let me know. But so let's see, I would go to a key part, see where it says World 101 Review. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to right click, put unlink, click that, and it unlinks it, which means the audio and the video aren't linked together, so I can edit both separately. So what I'm going to do is I click, put delete, so it gets rid of that whole audio file, because I don't really need it right now. So Control K to cut, delete that part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it over. So I kind of have like a snap feature right now, so I just drag it, bam, and it kind of lines up right here. So what I'm going to do is I click right here where I want the thing. When you press up and down on the arrow pads, it goes to like the beginning, like okay, I just want to make sure I do this right. So you press up to go to the previous, like cut, wherever there's a cut, that's like the where it's gonna go to. You press down to go to the right, like to the latest. So I'm gonna go right here, and you're gonna see how I do stuff. So I put down on the motion, and I can either do this like this, or I click on the motion and it highlights it, so I can move it wherever I want. Or I could actually mess with the numbers, and I like to mess with the numbers because it's more accurate. I go to scale, I scale it down. No, I think it's gonna be more in the 70. Yeah, see, I can also do that. So drag it to the right. I like to be real precise. Drag it up. Oh yeah, what I'm doing is I hold the click down and I move left to go up. Moving actually left with my mouse, so that's what I'm doing. You see it rise. So left again. Now to be more fine, I'm gonna do this. I clicked on the motion. So what you do is you hover your mouse, you click over here to activate this window. Well, let me click on wrong thing. So there we go. Motion again. And I'm gonna click right here. Make sure you click on the thing that's highlighted. You press the asterisk key. I think that's what it's. No, it's not the asterisk key. It's called it's a little squiggly. I forgot the name of it. But anyways, I'm gonna use the arrow keys just to fine tune exactly where I want this to be, so that way it's perfectly in the square, even though I know it's not perfectly formatted. Not formatted, but yeah. So it's probably the best we're gonna get. So I press the squiggly again. I know the name for it, but I can't remember it. So I click on this and I press up once just to upscale it a bit. Then I go back to right here, squiggly, and I click off just to make sure, and that seems about right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how this looks. So squiggly again, in this box I press space to play. It's a little choppy, forgive me. My laptop's not really a powerhouse, but it does the job. Yeah, so that's our review of Forza right there. And that looks pretty good. So let's go back here. I go down. Oh, my bad. No, go back up. That was an accident. So I click down right here, so I can go to the end. Control K. And boom. So that way it ends right there. So what I'm going to do is I highlight both and I choose nest. Nest kind of makes it, so I just leave it like that. I'm not even going to name it. And links it together, because what I like to do, so talking softly takes a lot out of me. Not like it's hard to whisper, but I just don't want to breathe really hard, which is what I don't want to do. So I go to video transitions. This is my effect for the effects, and this is what I use whenever I want to do transitions or throw in like a little video effect. So I want it to transition pretty nicely. So what I'm going to do is I put dissolve, dip to black. It's one of my favorites just because it's simple. Yeah, ignore that. So here's how this last segment's going to look, how it transitions.
You was a Laker?
See? Instead of just chop, chop, chop. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's pretty easy. It is. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is the series, like the Game Shop Adventures, is actually very easy to edit. But it's like when I edit Let's Plays and reviews, that's where it really takes all the time, and I could show you that. But when I actually get some footage, we'll do something. I'll make a video. Depends on what you guys want to see. So, the next part is the music. Thanks to our very own B-Boy Noe. He lets us use his. I'm friends with him in real life. He's pretty cool. Shout out to B-Boy Noe. So let me go to my folder. Music. Now the best part is this episode isn't even that long, so let me see. It's about 8 minutes long, so I don't even need that long. The Video Game Rock one is always a nice one because it's pretty long, but I use it quite a bit. So let's try the Styanax. I'll do Castle Crashers theme. I love City Escape. This makes me laugh. It's one of my favorite songs. So I think these three might cut it. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna be 8 minutes long, so I just drag it there, and as you can see, it's all just audio files. So what I do is I grab the Castle Crashers 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is gonna be 8 minutes long, so we're good. So let me grab Castle Crashers and I put it right here. See, it's on the second layer. So what I do is I drag this down so I can see the audio wavelength. Now you know what? Delete. I don't really know. It's a good song, but the intro kind of takes a while to jump in. So let's go with Ken's theme, the one that B-Boy Noe did. I like that one. Yeah, that's perfect. So let's go right here. I'm gonna go straight up. We kind of joke around and say this is Rudy's theme. So listen to this.
Woo! It's been a busy Friday.
You see, when I throw it in there, it's automatically at its own level of loudness. So what I do is I go to audio gain. Audio gain also means audio like lower. So you could I put in minus 20. That's the basic one that I do for music because it's loud. And let's hear how it is.
Woo! It's been a busy Friday. I believe it's 1 o'clock right now. This is our first video of the day, and I believe we have.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good. It's nice and soft in the background, so it doesn't really hear it that much. But if you see right here, it's kind of louder. So I want to make sure it's not too loud.
Little A.
Yo.
Do you love days like this?
You know what? I love days like this.
Yeah, so that works out pretty good. So I'm gonna go down to where it ends. And if you listen real closely.
No, from yesterday till today.
So it ends about right there. So I can get the next song and drag it over here to get rid of that empty space. Styanax is pretty loud, so audio gain minus 23. So let's check this out.
No, from yesterday till today, we're running low on funds.
Yeah.
So come buy some.
Come buy some of this stuff.
Yeah, so that works out pretty good. It looks choppy because it's playing it at half the resolution, which I want, so that way it doesn't overload my computer. Yeah, it works out pretty good, but I might have to lower it just a little bit. We'll find out right now.
Yeah, he's actually wanted by the FBI, but we don't say anything.
Always a clutter here because
It's good. Let me lower it just a little bit more. Minus 2 to make it even. Well, the odd 25.
always getting in trade-ins and
Yeah, see, that's a lot better. That's exactly what I want. So,
What are you doing there, Chico?
Alright, so that's the last part. Let me zoom out real quick. So I hold Alt down and scroll down. B-Boy Noise, City Escape, one of my favorites to listen to. Let me drag it down to... Let me see.
Oh, look at that. Under Electro.
Let me see.
Right there.
Here too.
Perfect. So let's go with this. You see, because the snap feature probably snapped it to the right in the end, and I don't want that. I actually want the whole song to finish. So that actually works out really good. So I'll do audio gain minus 23 because that actually is pretty loud. So let's hear how it is.
Oh, look at that. Under Electronics. World 11 Games. Location 355.
355, and we're under toys and games too. So,
It's kind of a big deal.
did we make it, Little A?
We made it, and we're only gonna make it bigger.
Yeah, that's good. That works out pretty good. So, alright. Oh, and you're probably wondering how I get the thumbnails. So let's see. You know, this one we have a lot. I like the part when you see the. I think that's good. Let me see.
Oh, look at that. Under Electronics. World.
Oh no, that's a lot better. I like that because we are electronics. So episode 23. Bam. Yes, overwrite.
11 Games. Location 355.
355, and we're under toys and games too. So,
It's kind of a big deal.
did we make it, Little A?
We made it. And
Alright, so I'm gonna label this episode "We Made It." So let me save, so I can save the project just in case anything happens. Now what I do, I just go to the end and I go to File. Let me make sure this area is highlighted. File, Export, Media. Wait for this part to load. This episode didn't take that long, so it's pretty good. So everything's good. I'm at the end of the thing, so I actually go like right here. It just shows that. So, oh, or that. So this file is going to be 661 megabytes. The format, I have it to H.264. I don't really understand the format. I just know YouTube mainly. Okay, I saw Game Grumps use this format and it works good for them, so that's what I do. Match source, high bitrate. Yeah, so output name, I click this. You really click this to choose where you want it. For me, it automatically saves in my file and videos because that's where it's most recognized. So I'll just click this to give it that name. All I gotta do is click right here, rename it to 23. So bam, to enter. Yeah, I know I breathe hard. Let me just take a sip of my Brisk tea. Hey Brisk tea, you guys are my favorite iced tea. I just want you to know that. I'm drinking raspberry right now. I prefer strawberry melon, but that's another time. Output, source, I don't really get into it. You don't have to worry about any of these. So I choose is export. It'd be great if it took 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but that's just for the audio files. Because it's such a high quality video, it's a 1080p, so this video would actually take about an hour to render. So that's about it for now, guys. This is one of my processes to edit. I know it's not the most informative tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, it just is what I do. So I want to thank you guys for spending time listening to me babble on about what goes on in my head and how I edit. Like I said, these episodes are actually really easy to edit. When we do a let's play or something again, I'm gonna record the process of me okay, that was me cracking my knuckles if you hear that. I'll do the process of me editing one of those videos. So just let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.